Hi all, today we're having a quick dive into PowerPoint and we're going to create this this presentation that I've done here. It's a sample one. You can use it for loads of different ways, but it's looking at the zoom functionality within PowerPoint. For those of you who know me, my name is Matt Crump. I am from Cloud Technology. Our focus is Microsoft 365 and in particular Microsoft Teams, but we're throwing Teams to the side today. We're going into PowerPoint and hopefully there's some useful tips and tricks, and we're going to build this presentation here. Now the concept is I've got a couple of presents and these are clickable, meaning that this home screen could look like anything you want, and you can have different windows that you click on. So anytime I click on this, it is now bringing up the you have won a free travel mug. So the concept of this is that they are opening presents, they click, what have they won? A free Ferrari. And in this one, what have they won? It's a free motorbike. So anytime I click, I go on a present, it goes into it. This can be in any order that I want, as you can see here, which means that whatever you're presenting, you create that sort of home slide, if you will, and you create links to the other slides using the zoom feature on here. So yeah, it's really effective for delving into different parts, and let's create that. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to big screen that. We are going to create a new PowerPoint. Let's go for a blank presentation and rip it off. Design ideas is cool. You can see over here that you get design ideas out of the box. It's part of the latest PowerPoint version. So if I'm just going to delete these out, it's always going to throw me ideas up. First thing I'm going to do is create the home slide. So let's have a quick go on that. One thing that I love now, if you go to pictures, you've got stock images and online pictures as well. Both really handy. These are royalty-free images. I'd advise using them. So if I type in a Christmas, for example, let's see if I can find whether I use the one I did before or not. Doesn't really matter. We'll go for this one. So if I click insert, funny enough, that's actually the perfect size. More often than not, they come in and they're not the right size. Little tip there, if you click on the picture format, which you'll all know, most of you are going to know about crop anyway, but if you actually go to crop and then aspect ratio and choose 16:9, it will crop that image to the perfect size, so that then if it isn't already in a 16:9, which this one happens to be in, then you can quickly make it full screen. So I've got my background image. Next thing I'm going to want is some text like I created before. As I said, this home screen can look however you want. So what I'm going to do is insert a text box. There we go. And let's go with who wants a gift. My keyboard is a bit further away, so apologies if I have to move quite far away to type, but we're going to do this big screen. So this is all sort of obviously a live. We're doing this live, we're going for it. And the next thing I want to do is create those sort of other slides. So this is my home slide, and then I'm going to want to create the other slides to go with it. So next thing I'm going to do is just new slide, and I'll go, yeah, we'll go new slide again and new slide again. So we've got our 3 slides here. In fact, because I want to sort of start with a blank canvas, if you will, if I hit delete and delete those 2 slides, I will copy and I will paste that one, so now they're all blank. Perfect. This is where the core functionality is going to come in. What we're going to do is we're going to create a zoom link, it's called. So we're going to go into insert zoom, but we haven't got well, in fact we're going to click slide zoom. You can do a section, it's something slightly different, but if I click slide zoom for now, first thing I'm going to do is pick slide 2 and I'm going to hit insert. There we go. So this image is essentially slide 2. So if I put something in here, if I go for like a text box again and just click and type in hello and then make that nice and big so you can see what I mean. Need to actually select the text for that. I didn't want this video to be like too long, so we're going to try and skip through this quite quick. You can see it's there, but that doesn't suit what I want. What I actually want is for that to be a different image. I don't want it to be, you could have it that way. This is another different use for it, where, as I said, you've got your home screen and then you click on. But what's going to happen now, because that has got a zoom feature, you can see here, if I click zoom, it brings up some extra properties. So I'm going to click return to zoom after. So what that's going to do is if I hit presentation mode now, when I click it, it's going to zoom in, and then it's going to, if I click again, it's going to zoom out. So that is perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to set up. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change that image, but also I'm going to speed up that zoom. So we're going to drop that down to 0.25. Let's go for that. That'll be nice and quick. And what I'm going to do is right click this image now, because I want that to look like a present. So I'm going to hit change image, and it's going to ask me what image I want to change it to. So I'm going to use online pictures for this one. Now you could have already gone and got those pictures. You might already have them in like your marketing folder, or you might have gone on the internet, found the images you want and already put them into a folder on your computer, and that's perfectly fine. But I'm going to type in the word gift here, and I'm going to find one of those present boxes we had. Click this one, there we go, click insert. So now we've got we've still got our slide 2, we've got our custom sort of, it just says hello in there at the moment, but now we've got our clickable present. I'm actually going to copy and paste that, and you'll see why in a second. So if I go onto this slide and hit paste, here we go. All I'm going to use this for is to steal the colors. So if I hit right click, format background now, go to color and go to eyedropper, I'm just going to pick one of the reds here, there we go, and then I'm going to try and make it look like a present. So if I need to now insert a shape and need to go for a rectangle, we'll go for that for now. I'll adjust it in a second, but I'm going to steal the color. And if I go to here, color, eyedropper, and I take the gold on the wrapper, there we go, that's done. I can now delete you. I've got my rectangle, let's get it in the center, and then let's get it to the top and the bottom. Things are clickable, they snap into position, which is perfect. And now I'm just going to copy and paste, Control C, Control V. I'm going to rotate that around, it snaps into position, snap it into the middle. Where is it? There, here we go. Elongate it out. There we go, got our first one. Now what I'm going to do is quickly finish on this slide. I'm going to create a text box again. So if I go insert and I go text box, there is a bit of pressure doing this live, by the way. So if have I clicked insert text box? Ah, how come that has gone? Wow, let me hit delete on that. Ah, I get what it's done. It's inserted the text box inside my shape. So if I bring that out again, click off the shape, now go to insert, now go to text box, and I just click somewhere, here we go, and I'm going to put, you have won a free Ferrari. And this one, doesn't matter what the order is. I'm going to take that text, I'm going to centralize it, I'm going to make it a bit bigger, so it's going to come up nice and big. Here we go, I'm going to centralize it on the page. That's centered there, and then I'm going to quickly draw a box around that. So if I go insert again, where are we? You're going to have to bear with me on this. Insert rounded rectangle, and we're going to take it from about there. You can centralize it after. I'm going to send it backwards so the text sits on top of it. There you go. And I'm probably going to take that shape and I'm going to make it into shape fill. Let's go for white. Oh, that's shape outline, shape fill, there we go. Let's go for white. You've won a free Ferrari. Next thing I want to do, I don't want that message to come up straight away, so I'm going to click on both of these. So I hold control to click on two things at once. So I click there and then I hold control and you can see it changed the symbol. I click there, so I'm now selected both. You don't need to do that, but it's just an easier way of doing it. I'm going to go to animations and I'm going to click, should we go for fly in? Let's have a look at that. Random bars, or pulse. Yeah, let's go for pulse, and and what you can do here, if I X off that, is go to animation pane, and if you can see what's happened is the text box is going to be the one that appears, and this one is going to appear at the same time of it. So if I hit my down here, my slideshow, hopefully, that didn't work. No, the pulse doesn't quite work because it's not a it is not like an appearing animation, so I'm just going to go for appear. So hopefully now when I do that, there you go, now I click, there you go, it appears. So we're going to X off that. There we go, that slide is basically done. So we're going to do the same thing for the other slides now. We're going to take that present. So first thing we're going to do is go back to that zoom. So we're going to go insert and we are going to go for zoom, slide zoom. We're going to go to slide 3 this time, insert, and then we've got our picture again, but we're going to change that picture to be a present. So we're going to go change image. We're going to go from online pictures, and again I'm going to type in a gift. As I said, this concept can be applied to a lot of different scenarios, so don't take this all super literally. Let's take that one, click insert, there we go. So again, what I need to do now is go to my zoom set. So when I click on that image, you can see if I'm selecting the background at the moment. If I select that image, I've got zoom here, and it's actually, if you can see, done a little outline on the box, so I could get rid of that if I wanted zoom border. You can see if I put no outline here and I select that one, zoom border, put no outline there, gets rid of that little box around the edge. But I'm going to go into zoom and I'm going to click return to zoom. That's kind of key because it will take it back to this home slide each time. So now if we go back to our home slide and we click, if I click that present, it goes in. I then got my sort of reveal, and then it goes out, and that was that 0.25 seconds. You can see it's really quick, and if I click on that one, that's the 1 second. It's going to go into my slide, and then I click again and it's going to zoom back out. So that's perfect. That's exactly how I wanted it to look. So we can now hit escape, get out of our view, and I'm going to go back onto here. I'm going to click on zoom, and we're going to drop that down to 0.25 seconds again. That's perfect. We're going to align it a bit better so it's in line with the bottom one. And then we're going to take a copy of that present. We're going to move it into here just to do the colors again. So I'm going to try and start speeding up now if I can. So I need to change the background. I'm going to go with color, eyedropper. I'm going to take that blue there. I'm going to steal that shape. Control C, Control V. I'm going to take that shape. I'm going to hit the eyedropper. I'm going to hit that. I'm now going to delete that present because I've got all the colours I need. Control C, Control V to copy and paste again. And if where's my rotate? There he is. We snap that in so it's vertical, snap it in so it's central, and then we make it like that, and we take it like that. And then I'm going to be cheeky. I'm going to go onto here, select the text box and the box. So hold Control to do both. Control C to copy, Control V to paste. Change that to you have won a free Mazda. Why not? So now we've done our second slide. We might as well go in and do our third. So we're going to go back to the sort of home screen, I guess. We're going to insert a new zoom, and we're going to do a slide zoom to number 3, slide 4 this time. Insert. We're going to change that picture. Sorry if I'm going a bit quick now, but we've done this process a couple of times, so hopefully it's starting to sink in with what we're doing now. Hit gift. Let's pick a different coloured one. Which was the one I chose before? Should we go for you? Let's go for you. See, I don't like that because it's got a white background, not a transparent background. So we're going to go that one again. Hit gift. Maybe that one is the answer, but let me just, because this is what I mean, getting the pictures ready in advance will only sort of help. Should we go for this one? Yeah, hit insert. Hopefully that's going to be it's annoying. we're gonna leave it on this occasion, but you can see what I'd rather do is have no background there. So now that we've gone into zoom, we've created our zoom link. We're going to now remove that zoom border, if you remember. We're going to then click our return to zoom, change the time down to 0.25. So that's all set up on the home screen. Move that into the proper position. Then we're going to take that picture. There should be a way to remove background within PowerPoint, but I haven't used it before, but I believe you can do that. So now if I right click the background, go format background, take that color, eyedropper of the actual present, there we go, and then we let's take this bar here, Control C, Control V, we're going to use our little eyedropper again, hit that, sorry if I'm not looking at the camera much guys, I am trying frantically to get this done nice and quick and done right for you. Control C, Control V, resize it slightly, spin it round, and I thought it's probably a good thing that it's going to take a bit longer, and it's because it's really sort of driving home the point, I guess, and teaching you a couple of like little tips and tricks along the way. I'm holding Control, remember to click on both. Control C to copy that. Control V to pop it there. and we'll change that to Pagani Zonda. Woohoo! Why not? It's copied the animation, remember, and if I want to check that, I should be able to go onto slideshow, no, onto animations, hit my animation pane, and you can see it's got those, it's got the one click there, and that should have done it, to be honest. That should have created that final look. So if I now hit X off that, and X off that, and if I go into start my presentation now, so this should have done it. I've got my 3 images, and if I click on any one of them, I'm going into the slide. That 0.25 seconds, so it's nice and quick. When I'm in here, when I click, you can change it so it comes up after a set amount of time on the animation. That's up to you. And then back onto the next one, click, it's won, you've won a free Mazda. Third one, click, you've won a free Pagani Zonda. There you go, and I can go those in any order now. So this is where you can, sorry if I made that a little bit weird. The concept is having this home screen. You customize that home screen to however you want it to look. You have as many slides as you want and use that zoom feature. And then all I've done to sort of make it a little bit more interesting, I guess, is use the same color theme so it looks and feels like you're opening that present. Hope you enjoyed this video. A little bit of PowerPoint today. Why not? It always adds a bit of value. This was a bit of a. I've done this video to help somebody. Specifically, there's no charge to this to the person I'm helping, but equally it's a good opportunity to show you a couple of things, and who knows, maybe you picked up a couple of tips. Hope you liked it. Let me know. Thank you.